Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to look at a beautiful 1973 model Bonanza V35B, November 2862 Whiskey. Let's take a look at this gorgeous Bonanza. November 2862 Whiskey only has 4,680 hours total time since new. This engine has 1197 since major overhaul, but only 95 since a complete top overhaul. You'll notice it has the Shannon baffle system, GAMI fuel injectors, and it has an Insight 602 graphic engine monitor. November 2862 Whiskey is equipped with a 3-blade Macaulay prop. This prop has about 1197 hours since overhaul. The paint on November 2862 Whiskey is beautiful and is in outstanding condition. These are beautiful colors. It has deep blue, a bright red pinstripe, and tan stripes on white. And the paint's in great shape. I would rate it a 7 to an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10. I would rate it even higher, but it has a few paint chips on the leading edge and around the cowling. You'll notice the tail on 2862 Whiskey is in great shape. The tail was actually stripped and repainted in 2013. This airplane's been maintained most recently by Curtis Boulware, one of the ABS technical advisors, and it's in great condition. It does have a gear up in its history a long time ago, back in 1988, but that repair was done properly and it's all documented. The airplane got a new windshield in 2005, a right-hand fuel cell in 2004. The engine was overhauled in 2001. It got all new side windows in 91. It has the SkyTech starter installed, and you'll notice that it has the stainless steel screws and fasteners. The airplane's in really good shape. One of the things that people really like about the Bonanza V35B is the large cargo door and spacious baggage compartment. You'll notice this airplane also is equipped with the Medco door locks for the baggage door as well as the front door. And this is what they look like. This is really a good lock that keeps the airplane locked, unlike the original beach locks. Let's take a look at this beautiful interior. You'll notice you have a spacious baggage compartment, and this airplane happens to have 1,153 pound useful load, which is great. And you can put up to 270 pounds back in the baggage compartment as long as you don't get the airplane out of CG or overload the airplane. Another thing I'll point out, this airplane has the spring thing to hold the baggage door open to make it easier to load your baggage. 2862 Whiskey has plush leather seats, and these are in good shape back here. We do have a little tear in the armrest, as you can see. The side walls are in very good shape. The windows are openable back here to give you a little bit more air in the summertime. And the airplane is equipped with a 4-place intercom system. Carpet and headliner are both in great shape. Now the front seats are not is in good shape. They show some wear, so this is not a new interior, but I would rate this interior about a 6.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's very comfortable, and there's plenty of room back here. I've got the front seats all the way back, and I still have plenty of leg room, and my seat will go back further. I've also got plenty of headroom, plenty of elbow room, and it's like sitting in an easy chair. In addition to this, one of the things that your passengers are going to like, this has the reclining seat adjusters back here, so you can take a nap on a long trip. Good night. November 2862 Whiskey has a very nice instrument panel that has been somewhat updated and has great avionics. Let's take a look at the instrument panel starting on the pilot side. On the left we have your clock that doubles as a timer for approaches. Then we have your airspeed indicator, your artificial horizon, and your altimeter. On the next row, we have your 2-minute turn coordinator. Then we have your Edo Air Mitchell slaved HSI system, and this houses your #1 nav and #1 GPS and #1 glide slope. Then we have your vertical speed indicator. On the next row, we have your Shaden digital fuel flow, and then we have your STEC 50-2 autopilot, and this has altitude hold and will couple to a localizer or a GPS approach. It does not have a glide slope coupling mode. Then we have a WX10 storm scope, and then we have your number 2 nav indicator. Now let's take a look at the center of the panel. This is your manifold pressure and your fuel flow, and then your tachometer over here, and you can see that the total time on the airplane is 4671 as of right now. Your left-hand fuel gauge, and then all of your engine gauges, your cylinder head temperature and ammeter, your oil temperature and oil pressure, and then your right-hand fuel gauge. Below this is your Insight 602 graphic engine monitor that monitors all 6 cylinders. And then on your control wheel, we have a Garmin 696 GPS moving map system. And as you'll notice, this has all of your flight instruments as a backup, plus a moving map display. And we have several different sections that we can display here. This shows some of them. Okay, where we are in Greensboro. This is your next red weather. It has weather that displays on here. And then we have terrain, and we're on the ground, so it will show red. And then we have information and satellite pages. Now let's take a look at your avionics stack. At the top we have your King KMA-20 audio panel with your 3-light marker beacon receiver. And then we have a Garmin 530W Navcom GPS, and this also has WAS. And this has several different pages. This is your number 1 HSI type nav page. Then your regular nav page. And then we have your terrain, and again that shows red because we're on the ground. And then we have your information and your satellite pages. This is your number 2 Navcom. It's a King KX155 digital Navcom. And then we have your King KT76A transponder. To the right of the avionics stack is your instrument air pressure gauge. And then we have your circuit breakers for the GPSS steering. This autopilot has GPSS steering capability. And then we have the circuit breaker for your Xeon traffic and your portable Garmin 696 that we saw on the yoke. Beside this is your David Clark 4-place intercom system. Mounted on the glare shield, we have the Xeon traffic system, traffic alerter, and then it has a vertical card compass system. And you'll notice how clear the windshield is. This windshield was new in 2005, and all the side windows were new in 1991, so the windows are in very good shape. If you want a great buy and a beautiful 1973 model Bonanza V35B, you need to stop into Greensboro, North Carolina and take a look at November 2862 Whiskey. This airplane has a gorgeous paint job and excellent equipment. It's been upgraded with the S-Tech 50-2 autopilot with GPSS steering. It has a storm scope, it has an HSI, it has a 3-blade prop. The number 1 Navcom is a Garmin 530W with WAS. It also has a Garmin 696 tablet built into the airplane and mounted on the yoke that has XM weather and standby instruments and terrain. Come visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina to see this beautiful V35B, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and be sure to visit CarolinaAircraft.com to see this gorgeous Bonanza and all of our other nice Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day.